Hello friends, welcome to the first video of multiplication method, that is Nikhilam. Nikhilam is a Sanskrit word which means all from 9 and last from 10, or in other words we can tell it as method of basis. I know you can't get much idea from this, so let's start with the example. So we will first see the format which is to be written. If we want to multiply 9 and 8, the numbers to be multiplied are written on the left side, and as the numbers are closer to 10, as Nikhilam is the base method, the base is 10. So what number should be subtracted from 10 to get 9 is 1. As the number 10 is greater than 9, we have to write it as 1 bar, because as 9 is deficient by 1 from 10. So same we have to apply for the 8. What number should be subtracted from 10 to get 8 is 2 bar. Now simply add up 9 and 2 bar or 8 and 1 bar. So we will get it as 7. On the right hand side, multiply the numbers 2 and 1, 2 bar and 1 bar. So we will get it as 72. So the multiplication of 9 and 8 is 72. It is very easy to do multiplication of higher numbers. It was a simple example. So we will take the next example, that is 19 into 17. So what number should be added to 10 to get 19 is 9. As the number is greater than 10, so we will write it as 9, only 9 and not 9 bar. What number should be added to 10 to get 17 is 7. Now add up the number 19 and 7 or 17 and 9. So we will get it as 26. Now multiply the numbers on the right hand side. 9 into 7, that is 63. So we will get it as 2663. But multiplication of 19 and 17 doesn't give to 2663. So now here see, it is the magic. On the right hand side there are two digits, but in our base there is only 1 0. So we should have only one digit in the right hand side. So to get the multiplication right, add 26 and 63 in the given manner. So it will give up to 323, which is the product of 19 and 17. So friends, see, so easy it is. Now before going to next example, we will see the prerequisites to solve the numbers or to convert the numbers into negative forms. We will take the number as 167. So I hope all of you know that how the number 167 is written in the decimal form. It is written as 1 into 100, 6 into 10 and 7 into 1. So now if you want to convert this number into negative form, as this is the decimal number system, so we have to subtract 7 from 10. So we will get it as 3 bar. Now give the carry to the next number, so it will become 7. And What we will get from, if we will subtract it from 10, again we will get a 3 bar, and at last we will get 2, 3 bar and 3 bar. So see how the number has reduced. So we can represent the number in between only 0 to 5. So it is very easy to play with the numbers. It is more advantageous in crisscross method and division methods. As you will see in the following videos, you will understand the importance of making the number bigger number into negative numbers. So we can retrieve this number 233 bar 2167 as if you will subtract it from 10, we will get as 7. 1 bar will be given to the next digit, we will get it as 6, and again 1 bar will be given to the next, and we have retrieved the number 233 bar to 167 again. Now we will see the next example in which we will use this method. The next example is 17 into 8. In this method, same we have to take the base as 10 and we have to write 7 in the right side, and as the number is 8, we have to write it as 2 bar. Now as usual, add up the numbers 17 and 2 bar or 8 and 7. So it will give us to 15. Now multiply the numbers on the right side, that will give us 14 bar. Now as we have seen in the last example, our base is 10, so there should be only one digit on the right hand side. So we have to minus the number 1 bar from 15, so it will give to 14 and 4 bar. Now we have to convert this 144 bar negative number into the positive number. Now as I have stated earlier, we have to subtract it from 10, so we will get it as 6 and 1 bar is given here to the next digit 136. So multiplication of 17 and 8 gives to 136. So in the next example we will see higher numbers. It takes only 1 minute if you calculate by writing the numbers, but when you are practiced much, you can do it in your mind, so you can solve it in only few seconds. So the next example is 71 into 99. Now see here we can't take 10 as the base because 71 and 99 are near to 100, so we have to take the base as 100. Now use the same technique. What number should be subtracted from 100 to get 71 is 29. As the number 100 is greater than 71, we have to write as 29 bar, and we will get here 1 bar. So as usual, add up 71 and 1 bar or 99 and 29 bar, we will get it as 70. Now multiply 29 bar and 1 bar, we will get it as 29. Now see here, as the base is 100, we are getting 29, so we have to get 2 digits on the right hand side and we are getting it. So the answer in 71 into 99 is 7029. We are getting it in only 1 minute. These are bigger numbers. Now we'll see the next example. Next example is 114 into 99. 114 into 91. Now, as usual, solve it. What number should be added to 100 to get 114 is 14, and what number should be subtracted from 100 to get 91 is 9 bar. So we will get as while adding 114 and 9 bar, we will get as 105. Now multiply the numbers on the right hand side. 14 and 9 bar, it will give up to 126 bar. Now, are you getting it? There are 3 digits on the right hand side and we have only 2 zeros to the 100. So reduce 1 from 105. We will get it as 104, 2 bar and 6 bar. Now we have to represent this number in the usual form. So it will be, subtract it from 100 again, the same method I have told you in the last example. So it will be 4, give 1 bar here to the next digit, it will give up to 7, 1 bar to the next digit, 3, 10374. So see how simple it is. We are extending the concept for the 3 digit numbers. So it's so simple. You can get much higher numbers multiplied in only few minutes. It is very useful in the competitive exams. So the next example we will see is 127 and 103. Now use the same technique. We will get 27 on the right hand side and 3 on the right hand side. So add up 127 and 3, or 103 and 27. So we will get it as 130. Multiply 27 and 3, so we will get it to 81. Now this is the multiplication of the numbers. So see how simple it is. 13081 is the product of 127 and 103. So we will extend our concept to the 4 digits. I think you are getting much involved in this now. So practice is very important. I will give you exercise examples after the playlist so you can solve it. So next number we have to take is 1024 and 1005. The product of 1024 and 1005. Use the same technique. What number? Now the base will change. See, here the base will change. We can't take 100 as the base, so we have to take 1000 as the base. So what number should be added to 1000 to get 1024 is 24. And similarly we will get 5. Add up 1024 and 5, or 1005 and 24. So we will get it as 1029. And multiply the 24 and 5. So so we will get it as 120. As our base is 1000, we can get 3 digits in the right hand side. So this is the number 1029120, which is a multiplication of 1024 and 1005. So how simple it is. You are a genius now. You can multiply 4 digit numbers. You are a genius. If you will practice more, you can prepare the multiplications in your mind, but you need a much practice for that. So we will take a next example now. 1019 and 980. Now you try to solve this example. I will solve it, but you try to solve it. I will wait for 40 seconds. So try it. Vedic mathematics has been derived by Shankaracharya. So try to solve it. Okay, now I will solve it. What number should be added to 1000 to get 1019 is 19? And what number should be subtracted from 1000 to get 980 is 20? As 1000 is greater than 980, we have to write the bar on the 20. So see, same concept, but only we have amplified it to 4 digits. Now add up the numbers 1019 and 20 bar, or 980 and 19. So we will get it as 999. And multiply the numbers on the right hand side, we will get it to 380 bar. 19 into 20 is 380 bar. Okay, now as the number is in the negative form, we have to convert it into positive form. So we can write it as 9 0 0 0 minus 380. So we will get it to 0 2 6 8 9 and 9. So this is the multiplication. 998620 is the multiplication of 1019 and 980. So that's the first method of multiplication in Vedic maths. But you must have figured out that it is good to apply this method if both the numbers are near to 10, 100 or 1000 and so on. So question must arise, what if my numbers are near 50 and 30? How to apply this method then? Then to find it out, watch the next video. Thank you.